You're welcome to JPAC TV podcast for this week. And this week is taking a unique form because we are going sporty. The need to develop our youth in the Niger Delta, particularly when it comes to football, is very paramount. That is why this week on JPAC TV podcast, we are spotlighting a youth program to develop the budding talents in the Niger Delta region, particularly in Bayelsa State. If you've been enjoying our videos over the time, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, JPAC TV 10, or follow us and drop a comment on our Facebook page, JPAC TV. This week's edition is about the grassroots sport development with more emphasis on football. To help me dissect this is the chairman of the local organizing committee for the second edition of the Senator HIENIKEN LOKPOBIRI Unity Cup, Chief Mekeme Fekete. We call him the Continental Coach. Chief, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Wow. Still looking young, over 70. Chief, what's the secret?
I'm 79.
Wow. Still looking very fresh and fit.
Well, you will be 79 plus you're 79.
I pray so, sir.
In Jesus' name.
I pray so. Last year's edition, the first one for this Senator HIENIKEN LOKPOBIRI Unity Cup, how would you describe the success?
The first one, because it's the first edition, so we decided to take things easy to enable us succeed and get to the second edition.
What were some challenges you had in the first edition?
There was no much challenges, but the most important in anything about Lokpobiri, they feel you have a lot of money, and people were coming to ask money from left and right. They didn't know what to do, what we are doing, they don't know. But eventually, we got everything right and we succeeded. And the only thing that made them so happy was the prize. When we finished the tournament on Sunday, Monday,
Everybody got their prize money.
All of them got their prizes. But this time, by the grace of God, even they can get their money that very day after the match.
Wow, that's good to know. I was last year teams that participated. How many teams participated last year's edition?
Last year, 21.
21 teams participated. Wow, that's good. From all the local government of the states?
Yes.
Wow, that's good. The idea was to get talent. Were you able to bring out some talented players, young boys from the teams that participated last year?
Yes, lots of them. In fact, most of them are even in clubs.
Now,
most of them are even playing for a club. Because the aim of this tournament is to fish out hidden talents, to bring them from so that these kind of problems in the areas like that. Most players that are good, they are always agbero, and how do I say it? So when they go to play, most of them know how to play more than the people that are normal. So it changed a lot of things. And the players now, most of them are playing for clubs now. We picked about 25 players or so, but all of them are playing for clubs.
wow.
And for your information, we are bringing coaches from a lot of places so that we will pick players that can play for the country. Like Bayelsa United, the players they needed, we have produced them, and most of them are even there in the feeder state.
That's good. That's good to note. And now we are looking at already. What are the plans? What are the preparations for this second edition? And what new thing are we bringing into this second edition?
This second edition, one, Domrae scored a goal in Cameroon when they opened the Ayiju Stadium, and the players who are going to pick will play Cameroon under 23 team. Then apart from that, all the players that we produce, there are coaches from even near countries, Republic of Benin, other countries, to pick players from this tournament. Because the first tournament, they were satisfied. So they want to make sure they come and watch and pick players to their clubs.
That's good. That's good. That's good to know. Okay, we are looking at you just spoke about that last year. A military competition ended. All the participating teams that won prizes got their prize money about 24 hours after. Okay, so the prize money, are we seeing an increase or we are still sticking with that last year money?
It's an increase.
This year now is
Yes,
the winner will get how much?
6 million.
The second team will get
3.5.
then the third team will get
Third one, 2.5.
Okay. Let me ask you, continental coach. Last year we saw matches played in some parts of Yenegua, Bayelsa, but most of the matches were held in Yenegua. This year, what are you spreading it across the various local governments, or you have a particular center or local government you want to play the competition?
It's going to be all the local government.
Okay.
Going to be all the
What format are you planning? Is it a knockout, or what format are you planning?
knockout.
Knockout basis.
On knockout basis.
Okay. A lot of persons, when they hear the name associated with the competition, the distinguished senator HIENIKEN LOKPOBIRI, they feel he's a man that has the capacity. I know him to love sports, but just like you just spoken about that you want to discover talents. After discovering the talent, where do you intend to take the players beyond that level of playing the competition?
You see, LOKPOBIRI was a chairman House Committee on Sports. And since that time, he sent some players to me, and I said the players are not up to the level. And it's only one player that looked like a quick developer. But he didn't say anything. He said that there's no problem. See, so LOKPOBIRI he is prepared to make sure the team, I mean the players, well, he loves football. And without, if in fact, LOKPOBIRI himself has done a lot of things. The Domraye match to be played at Cameroon, he approved everything.
Wow.
So this second edition, LOKPOBIRI is prepared to do anything as far as because he is aware of this first edition that players are now playing for some clubs. He is aware of that. And I've never seen somebody like LOKPOBIRI who is interested in football. His only thing is not money or whatever, but how to encourage hidden talents. But the problem now we are facing is even Bayelsa United. Bringing players from outside the state or whatever. No, LOKPOBIRI's own is to make sure we produce players
Local
from
talents.
the tournament and pick the players. Whichever club that wants the team, wants players, they take them. But not bringing players from outside. And that is what LOKPOBIRI is doing. So I have never seen somebody who loves football who is ready to encourage hidden talents from the local government areas to avoid this occultism and the rest of it.
That's nice. That's good to hear. Now, I want to continue the conversation. Remember, we are still on discussing about the second edition of Senator HIENIKEN LOKPOBIRI Unity Cup. We just had the conversation with the chairman of the LOC, the continental coach Mekeme Fekete. We want to have the continued discussion now with the secretary of the local organizing committee, Ebibo Fekete. Ebibo, thank you so much, and we're happy to have you.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Well, we just heard from the chairman of how preparation has gone and how last year was a success. Now, put us through this year's edition. Formats, how many teams have registered, and also what are the extra things you are bringing differently from last year?
We give God all the glory. I would say it's not easy, but at the same time, we are going forward. This year, we have gotten 40 teams More are even coming, but we have stopped the registration. Because if we don't stop, the number will be, let me say, the number will, it will cover us that we
It will
cannot
overwhelm
even,
you
that we
to
cannot even
coordinate.
contain them. So, but we have gotten what we want. The 40 is okay by us, and we'll manage the 40 teams from various communities.
Across the states.
Yes.
Now, just like last year, are you devolving to the local government first before you come to Yenegua? Or, first of all, have you picked a date for the opening day? And which of the guests are you expecting, of dignity are you expecting for the opening day, of if you have picked a date for the opening day?
We have picked date already, but you know, most of these our dignitaries, we need to still check their schedule. If they will be free, even like our patron, Minister for Petroleum, Oil, Senator HIENIKEN LOKPOBIRI, he might not be free, but we'll still press him. If he wants us to shift the date a week before, or anyhow he wants it, we'll follow his schedule.
So you are playing it till when? What duration are we looking at? From now till November or December?
We are looking, the duration we are looking from now till December.
Okay.
From now till December, yeah, for the competition to run. So we can maintain and at least manage the whole 40 teams.
Okay, that will be good.
In various communities.
Now, what other new thing should we be expecting at this year's second edition of Senator HIENIKEN LOKPOBIRI Unity Cup?
We are looking, because in everything we do in life, you need to look how to impact new things, at least to encourage any new development. What we are looking at least want to encourage every player to put in their best by giving the best player award. Every game will make sure we package a gift for every best player of the tournament. For every best player of the game. Each game we'll package a gift for that player. We'll make sure all the matches, the best player of each game must get his own award.
Wow, that would be nice. That would be quite encouraging. I think I will agree with you on that. Now, I want us to look at, just like I spoke with your LOC chairman, he spoke about the ideas of players, talented players picked from last year. Do you have your scout already again this year, so that those players you've discovered, you can shortlist them for probably, just like the chairman said, that you are looking at taking them to Cameroon for some playing tours?
Yes.
What are the process you want to use?
Really, even right now, I've started getting in touch with some FIFA license agents to come around when the tournament is going on. Even last year, after the tournament, during that January, February, we invite like 6 teams that take part in the last edition, the first edition. We invite FIFA license agents to still come and watch them. And they even pick some of the players.
That's good. That's good.
So this year, we are looking forward to bring more of the FIFA license agents.
To come and scout for the young boys.
Scout for the young ones. Because if you look, football is all about age. There is a certain age you play up to. If you did not have any encouragement or anybody pushing you forward, you will lag behind.
What is the overall idea behind this Senator HIENIKEN LOKPOBIRI Unity Cup? What is the concept? What is the bigger picture you guys are looking at? What are the bigger picture you are looking at?
What we are looking at, one, to make sure these players, they excel, and for them to move out of this country, to make sure that at least they become who they're supposed to be. Because football, if you don't move out at the right time, before you know, you will fall out of the race. So we are making sure that we drive out and bring out the hidden talent in them, to make sure they move out and get the right club at the right time. Because we forming this tournament, we did not do it just because we want to do it. It's not something we sleep and just wake up and say we want to organize this tournament. No, we have a passion and we have a mission for it. The mission, if you look Bayelsa as a whole, there is no any foundation to bring up these young ones. And that is what we are driving towards, to let the young ones have a foundation. Just like when you are going to school, you must pass through the nursery, from nursery to primary to secondary. So that is what we are preparing them for. At least from this stage, they will move up from the academy. From this stage, before you know, they will move to the club side. From the club side, before you know, they will move professionals. At least, I believe, at the end of this tournament, people will not see what we are doing, but as time goes on, they will begin to see the benefit of what we are doing, because the young ones, to my own belief, that is only where you can get the greater future. And I want to still say this, I'm still thanking Minister for Petroleum, Oil, Senator HIENIKEN, LOKPOBIRI, because it's not easy. It's not easy to give us this platform. It's not easy.
That's true.
It's not easy. So I'm still telling him thank you.
Wow.
And he should continue to press on it for us.
Thank you so much.
Because without him, we cannot come out and do what we are doing. And so many people, they would think maybe we are making one kind of big money. No, the passion, that is what is driving us. That is what we are looking forward to.
Wow. It has been an interesting conversation with the chairman of the local organizing committee for the second edition of Senator HIENIKEN LOKPOBIRI Unity Cup, scheduled to take off, although it's still a tentative date based on the minister's schedule, just like we heard from the secretary, and also the secretary of the LOC, Ebibo Fekete. Both of them have given us an insight of what the bigger picture and the aims of this second edition is all about. We hope they get it right. As we at JPAC TV, we intend to give them all the necessary coverage for the competition. Already a date has been fixed for the draws, just like we said.
Yes.
It just comes up shortly,
yes.
And after that the competition will kick off properly. Thank you so much for joining us on JPAC TV today. We appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
Keep us, make us your number one for anything that has to do with information, from entertainment to politics to sports. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, JPAC TV 10, or follow us on our Facebook page, JPAC TV. Until we come your way again, remain blessed and have a lovely day.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Good evening, members of the football family. I want to believe that majority of us, if not all of us, are Bayelsans. Izo. Izo. Izo kememi. Pa omi afa. Ado. We're here, like you all are aware, begin the process for the second edition of the Senator HIENIKEN LOKPOBIRI Unity Football Cup Tournament. We're here for the draws for the second edition of the Senator HIENIKEN LOKPOBIRI Football Cup Tournament. Without further ado, I'd like at this point to yield the microphone to the Secretary of the Bayelsa State Football Association, who of course will be conducting the draws. Let's please put hands together for him.
Okay, so we'll go to the draws. We'll start from the simple to the complex. Please permit us. We'll first of all start from Tombia. What are those names of the teams? Okay, Tombia, we have 4 teams. Yeah. Where the Bible? Open it, yes. Yeah, bring it in. You open it on this table. 3. Kind of face the camera. So Taylor Creek FC is in pot 3. Okay. Yeah. Open up. Okay. We are through with that. Then for the opening ceremony, it's a ceremonial match. It will not count. The scores will not count. So the organizers has come up with the defending champion, which is City Boys FC, playing against MLDM FC. City Boy FC versus MLDM, that is Mountain of the Lord Deliverance Ministry. The date is on the 9th of November 2025. Venue, Samson Siasia Stadium, Yenegua. 9th of November 2025. So we have a church team playing against a normal club team. Let's balance this. Let's know that this is a grassroots tournament. And the grassroots tournament, professionals are not allowed. It's a grassroots tournament. Because the tournament is just coming up, if it gets to the stage where, for now, it's just 54 teams. Sorry, 47 teams. These 47, we have enough players locally to cover up. When it grows big to a level, we will now look at it and say, okay, let's add 3 or 4 professionals. But for now, we have players that will cover up. So no professional player. Please, use the ones you have. Don't go and bring from a Port Harcourt or whatever. No. Please.
Good evening. Well, I started, so I want to just conclude. Firstly, I'd like to appreciate the level of friendliness and the conviviality that pervaded the period of the draws and, of course, after the draws. Yes, questions were asked for clarifications. I'm sure the secretary was able to answer the questions satisfactorily. Believing that, like I said earlier, for this competition to be successful, to be adjudged to be successful, we all must play the roles expected of us. Nobody is perfect, and we don't expect any one of you to be perfect too. There are bound to be 1 or 2 mistakes. But let's not do, because of one mistake, overreact and bring this well-intended competition to disrepute. Please, we may get annoyed sometimes, but let's not allow our annoyances to boil over to the extent that onlookers will be wondering if we are truly sportsmen. For every true sportsman, yes, even in the worst of provocations, you control yourself. That makes you the sportsman that you claim to be. So, thank you very much for the way we have conducted ourselves, and let us believe and hope that this similar attitude, this attitude we have exhibited here today, will be what we will see for the rest of the tournament, so that next year, the person, our leader, who is investing his money in this tournament, will be happy to bring out more money for us to make this competition bigger and better. So having said that, I say thank you very much, and I'd like to wish all of us the best of luck. Onwa, Ado.